Ottawa Centre has not been NDP since 1995, yet Joel Harden, the NDP candidate, is hoping to change that. While scooting around the riding on his bike decked out in NDP signs, Harden says he has knocked on over 25,000 doors and was the first candidate in Ottawa to start putting up election signs. He said while knocking on doors, he has heard people say the Liberals have spent 15 years marketing but have not had a strong leadership.
What I'm hearing from people is that they want a government that will stand up for them, and we need that now more than ever with the prospect of a Doug Ford government. This is not an unrealistic prospect, so the question I think voters should be asking themselves is, who will help us stand up for our community? Who will help us stand up for our province? I want to be that person.
And saying he is elected, Harden says he does not want to be a politician that is just in power for ribbon cuttings and photo ops. He wants to be a politician that will stand up for his constituents and will open the doors of the community to allow their voices to be heard. Harden said that he is in support of the second phase of light rail transit and calls himself an environmentalist. He said although the Liberal Party says they want to move towards a greener planet, they spent $100 million expanding Highway 417.
Classic Liberal public policy. They talk one side of their mouth and they talk green, light rail, and then they pump twice as much money into expanding a highway that will only create more smog and congestion in our city.
Harden also talked about the importance of elder care in our city and changing the healthcare system. He said in the province of Ontario, we have the highest rate of death and youth suicide.
I have a 9-year-old and a 6-year-old. I think about their mental health all the time. And there are too many people, too many youth in this city who, through whatever unfortunate knock they had in their life, are in a tough place. And we don't have the supports that we need to give people a hand when they need it most.
He added that it's a shame Ontario is in that state, considering we are one of the richest provinces in Canada. He also touched on Ottawa's opioid epidemic and said the province needs to do more to keep youth from dying. He said he would like to see more safe injection sites open around the capital and would like to see all drugs be decriminalized.
People think the opioid crisis is about the homeless population, and it's not. The country of Portugal dramatically dropped its opioid crisis statistics because it decriminalized drugs, it brought in massive investment in mental health support, and it showed the rest of the world what to do.
Now, Yazernak, via Liberal, is the current MPP here in Ottawa Centre, yet with the way the polls are going, it's really a race between the NDP and the Liberals. Charlie Cenac, TWIN News, Ottawa.